A very good day to you. I remember your friend Dr. Gloria at the Authentic Corner. Today I am with the topic how strength can cause setback. How organizational strength can also be the same thing that can cause setback or failure when pushed too far. How person's strength, individual strength, can still cause failure for an individual when pushed too far. And this topic was coined into business management theory by Danny Miller in 1990 using Icarus paradox. Before I proceed, I want to give you the brief story behind Icarus paradox. It's from the Greek methodology. Icarus was a figure that represented the son of Daedalus. They have been living in Greek for years. Daedalus was a craftsman. And so, they were being held hostage, imprisoned in Crete by King Minos. But what would Daedalus do? The father of Icarus. He made feathers. He constructed feathers because he was a craftsman. The feathers were made of wax so that they can escape. At least he can escape with his son, Icarus. But he made sure he gave strict warning to his son. He warned him not to fly too high, lest the sun will melt the wax. Not too low, lest the sun dampens the feather. That was a warning from the craft person that constructed his feathers. Because of the content used, he used wax in making it. And so there was need for him to know that there are certain things he couldn't have done, even though he's going to fly with it. That's why I say that the topic is telling us how your strength can become a weakness when you push it too far. All right? It's a very interesting topic. Then I proceed. Icarus moved and was excited. He did not remember the warning again. He did not remember what the father said he shouldn't do. And he went ahead, soaring so high, to the extent that the sun melted his feathers. What happened? He fell down and got drowned into the sea. This topic and this particular paradox, Icarus paradox, is symbolic. It's often interpreted as warning about hubris, ambition, and the danger of overreacting. You could be getting something as a company. For example, P1 has, where I work as at today, he has the strength of crowd. We have the strength of numbers. We have about 76 affiliates. We can utilize the affiliates well in growing. But the same strength could still come and hurt us if we take it for granted. Some organizations have innovative skills, and they believe that with that innovation, they are creating more things that they are good to go. But when you take that innovation for granted, it will still boomerang and hurt you. Likewise, companies that are good at customer management or customer service never take anything for granted. It could be efficiency. A company could become successful by excelling in a particular area, but that particular area could still be what will bring you down over time if you rely so much on your strengths. If you become so blind that you are not looking at every other area or looking at that area to make sure that you are not over-flaunting it or over-flogging it, that area could bring you down. And that's why we are saying that your strength could still be your downfall. If you become blind to change, you become rigid and arrogant, eventually the very thing that made you great becomes the reason for your decline. For example, a tech company that innovates rapidly might ignore product quality, and it will lead to customer backslash. That's why when you hear Icarus paradox, you should always look inwardly, take a stock. What am I measuring on as a person? What am I measuring on as an organization? What is it that I'm doing well that I wouldn't want to overflog? I don't want to do it too much, not looking back. If not, it will still pull you down. Icarus paradox is telling you that if you ignore warnings and overreaches leaders or leadership skills or organizational skills, you become overconfident in yourself, over-reliance on your strength. Your wings will be cut off. And so whenever you notice your strengths, you need to be careful of it. Don't think, okay, I've reached my goal. So many startup organizations and growing organizations believe that, okay, I'm successful. Because of number, I'm successful. That is not how to measure success. You don't measure success by number. You measure success by what you have accomplished in relation to your goal. What is your goal? What do you want to achieve as an organization? What is your mission statement? What is your vision? Are we achieving that? It's not just by number. It's not just by the cash flow. If you misuse it, just like the advice that Daedalus gave his son, Icarus, if you misuse it today, I'm advising you, you will not be sustained, because the sustainability depends on how you use your strength. Your sustainable success needs balance and adaptability. You will fall from greatness if you do not listen to advices, listen to people's corrections, take heed to what people are telling you. If you believe you know it all, and you are very smart, you are very intelligent, you have rotating memory, people don't need to tell you this and that, it will crash land before your presence, that your sweat will be damaged by you. Get up. Dust yourself. What you have worked hard to build, don't use your hand to crash land it. Many leaders have been killed by overconfidence, because they believe their leaders, they take risky decisions without listening to professionals. They believe they have worked over the years, and so they believe they can do whatever they want to do. If you had worked those years, does not mean that it's going to work again now. Time changes. Things evolve. Let your hyper growth that helped you as you are coming up, that you built over the time with a foundation, not always make you to think that you have arrived. The moral lesson of what I'm telling you today is that don't let your greatness or your assets become your greatest liability. Do not allow your greatest assets, or your greatness, or even the assets you have achieved or accomplished or saved, become your liability. Balance your ambition with humility and success with self-awareness. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. Please, can we sit down, have a round figure table conference, round figure conference, and discuss it? Do you think it's viable? Do you think this can fly? This is what will help an organization to grow, and it will make an organization to be sustained. Because when you continue to argue over unnecessary things, you will lose the grip of what you are supposed to hold on to. There is need for meetings and upon meetings, but there is more need for implementation. And that's why we should be watching out on our strength and how we handle it, so that we will not be drowned, just like Icarus got drowned. Thank you. I'll come your way next time. Remain blessed.